Hello everyone, this is Calder here, back with another video, SMITE ranked video. We're going to be playing Amaterasu in the jungle today. On our team we have a Cupid ADC, an Athena support, Suitor solo, and a Anubis in the middle lane. And they are running a double mage, Tiamat solo, Chang'e mid, Bastet in the jungle, Faf support, and a Charty B in the ADC. I'm joined here by my little daughter. Yes, I am a father. But then if you hear her in the background, that's her over there pogging. Don't mind her. She do be doing a little pog champ every now and then. So today we're going to be playing Ama in the jungle, like I said earlier. Most likely we're going to go kind of like an auto attack, you know, centralized build, because I mean that's where Ama mostly shines, is through her basics. Her passive is regarding around her basics as well. Probably not the best jungler in my opinion, but I was feeling pretty spicy on this pick, so then here we go. Here we are at it. Excuse me adjusting some of my screen settings here. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what goes on. So then most likely we're going to start with a I, or whatever the name of the starter item is. But I, and then we're going to go like the auto attack recipe, yeah, Eye of the Jungle. Most likely because we're going to be getting just synergy from our attack speed combos. So then bonus attack speed from the I, the AoE autos from the recipe, and we're going to start with a Golden Blade as well. Golden Blade is going to be kind of good here in my opinion, because Golden Blade is just going to just really help our clear. Like, yes, we're going to be maxing our 2, but then most of our clear is going to come from our autos. Most of our damage is going to come from our autos, and then our abilities are just there to complement the auto attack damage. So then, yeah. And then, yeah, thanks for tuning in if you're watching in for this one. I'm going to try to stay true to that one a week schedule, at least for now. Most likely post on like Saturday or Sundays. So then let me know, you know, if there's like a specific role or specific god that you'd like to see. I'm kind of at the end of my ranked season, you know, so some of my MMR or some of my ranking might fall down a little bit, just so I can have some fun playing some specific gods and some specific roles, preparing for, you know, the next season to try to start off strong. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. A pretty good clear on us in the start. I mean, we do have an Anubis. Our damage is pretty good as well. We're going to poke out the Chang'e there, which is pretty good. That should help us essentially just assure that we have early pressure. I'm going to try to keep dashing through the wave whenever I can, whenever it won't put me out of position, to try to get a full charge on my 2. And I'm also going to put an extra point into my 2 here, because I don't really need my 1 just yet. 2 is just going to just help me, you know, clear stuff like these tankier Harpy minions. Check over there if we have a gank, but we don't. He's pretty pushed up. And then that's going to be our combo for the most part, is our dash on the Bastet. If she ever gets caught leaping like that, we're going to try to just hit her with a silence so she can't just immediately leap back.
On my way.
So letting them know we're going to be there to kind of pressure duo, but the Anubis is looking for the Harpies. I do think we get all 3 there. And then now we're going to look for a gank. Hopefully the Anubis, he's pretty healthy, so we shouldn't have to worry about him having a 2v1 in mid. See if we can hit the stun or the silence. Oh, we kind of missed that, which is okay. Kind of an awkward gank. They're already retreating.
Don't give up.
We're gonna go ahead and secure these camps. I hope everyone's November has been pretty good so far. I'm gonna be going out of town next weekend. Got a little bit of a wedding to go to. So then I'm gonna try to see if I can get the next video out sooner rather than on Sunday, since I'll be leaving on Friday. But I'm gonna try to still post it on time. So just keep an eye out for it. Maybe that following Thursday or Wednesday. I'll try to see if I can get something up sooner. I also went for beads here. Beads here because mostly if this Changa or the Bastet hits a pretty good ult on me, I want to be able to get out of it and kind of be able to use my ult aggressively. So definitely went for the beads so I can have that as a fallback. And then most likely we'll be looking to max to 2, max to 1, put points into our ult whenever we can, and then finish it off with the dash. Let's see here. This game was pretty good from what I remember. I might try to do some games in the future where it's actually like a live play-by-play. Those are a little bit tough to do because then I'll have like, you know, the little baby with me. I've had her for a little while and she'll be with me every now and then. So then sometimes it's easier for me to just do like a playback as opposed to a live recording. But hey, if she's here, she's here. And back to the game, we pick up our golden blade here. That's gonna really expedite our clear. That's really gonna make things a lot faster whenever we're clearing. We're not gonna depend so much on our 2, and we're just gonna kind of lean into that attack speed. Most likely pick up a kin size. Sometimes I'll like to record the videos a little bit earlier, so then when I go back for my commentary, I kind of don't remember what happens, so it's still kind of an experience for both of us. Okay, we get her beads there. I hit the Fafnir so I can stun on her, but she still dies. Pop my beads. Oh, but the tower shot is enough to take us down, so kind of worth, kind of not worth. It'd be fully worth if we got the kill there, but the Athena got the last hit. But that was definitely a good look there. We definitely want to have that type of pressure, whatever we can, to get our late game Anubis to his late game abilities. Because most likely our Amaterasu jungle is going to definitely fall off in the late game. So we're just going to look to do our farm. Try to secure harpies whenever we can, so we can keep this lead over the Bastet. Try to use our stances effectively too. Red stance when we're clearing and fighting. Yellow stance whenever we're just looking to rotate. Charybdis is up pretty high here, so should definitely look for the gank. Okay, she doesn't show on the map for a little bit. I thought she was falling back, so I decided to just go ahead and take the buff. Get an extra level. Oh, unfortunately, we missed the dash there, so she's gonna get out. We'll just help him kind of regain a little bit of pressure here, and then just look to just do our farm. A lot of action seems to be going in mid. Oh, our suitor's getting dove, so we're gonna see if we can kind of make that rotate fast enough. He says he's out of there, but he's still up. Anubis picks up a kill, which is nice. Suitor finally falls. We're gonna see if we can get something here. I don't know how many ult are down. As long as we can kind of keep our Anubis in the fight, we should be able to win. He steps up pretty far and kind of falls. That's too bad. Maybe we can get the Faf here and you dash out. You do. Ah, but the Chang'e gets us on the tail end. She also gets a triple kill. That is rough. Rough stuff there. But usually, you know, these games, I like to, that's the perk of doing like a, going back on doing, oop, as I dropped my phone. We go back and doing a video that we've already recorded. you know, and then commentary on it later, because we at least know it's going to go late game. I wouldn't want to do that to you guys. Sometimes, you know, some of these games, they kind of get F6'd after something like that happens. But that doing it this way kind of helps us get full games in. And you can at least know it's going to be a good game. So our suitor is getting out pressured here. I'm not really surprised. Mages are doing really good in solo lane still. So they're just abusing their power just to out clear the warriors. There's another fight going on in mid. Anubis pops his ult here. He's healing a little bit. Kind of help him out here. Managed to keep him up. We don't have our ult, but even if we did, we wouldn't secure that on him. Try to see if we can get over to the Cupid. No, they're definitely falling back. They know we're rotating, so he calls for the no problem. Charity B stays here. We do have our ult. We're going to look to see if they have any farm up, which they don't, so then we probably just fall back here. Because she's going to look to back. No way the Anubis is going to get over there. He's going to back. We're just looking to see if any farm pops up. Just kind of hover, see if anything comes up. I look for a Gold Fury call here. They're nowhere to be found. The Charty B's there. We do have the Anubis. The Anubis is nice because he can help us burn. We don't really need to keep it to be there to secure stuff like this. Especially with me also being Ama too, I can switch over to Red Stance, gives us an extra burn, and secure the Gold Fury, so it's a pretty good call by me there. Recognizing that they are all either in left jungle or have returned to base. Anubis kind of paths poorly there. He's going to eat a Fafnir ult. I don't know if he eats the Chang'e ult as well, but most likely he does. Cupid's looking for something here. I don't really know what he has. He calls that his ult is ready, but I don't think he's going to commit to anything. Chang'e's doing a lot of damage to me. Yeah, the Chang'e does ult there. If she has ult there, then we fall.
Be careful.
Being a little bit careful because I saw some people in left jungle. I can still kind of do my clear. Hopefully the Bastet doesn't get aggressive here, because I'm definitely playing a little greedy, trying to secure some of this farm before I look back. And then this is what I mean, once you get your Golden Blade, you don't really need your abilities to do any clearing. You can kind of just, you know, use your one heal if you need to, pop the two, you know, clear the camp if you need to, stuff like that. But really most of the clear comes from the autos. And I pick up an Atalantis bow here to make my autos a little bit better. I believe Atalantis is going to be giving me some power, like a small amount, but a little bit of pin. Some movement speed, I believe it's still on there. And definitely some attack speed, which is nice. And like a little bit of crit chance, I think. But we're not really looking for stuff like that, or if they kept that on there. It's really the attack speed, the movement speed, and a little bit of pin that they have on it. Anubis is doing a lot of damage already. I think we can pick up the Fafnir here. Yep, we hit him. We were going to look for the stun on the Chang'e there if that killed him, but he popped his shell. So then, I mean, in a way, that probably saves his Chang'e's life. Gold's pretty almost even. You know, they've got a little bit of a lead, maybe like 1,000 gold, which isn't too bad. A couple levels here and there, but we're trailing pretty well. We're farming pretty well. We just keep that going. So far, we've gotten most of the objectives. Be careful here. I'm pretty low. I should look to back. Unfortunate with them getting the tower, first tower as well, over in solo. So hopefully our suitor, he just needs to just survive while we try to get this Anubis ahead, because they're definitely pressuring a lot in mid. He falls again, so that's kind of unfortunate. He's kind of a lot of our kill pressure right now. I they can kind of just do whatever they want whenever he's down. So we're just gonna look to clear the wave. Try not to let it go into tower. She jumps into the tower there. It's kind of odd. Oh, she steps up, tanks a tower shot, tanks 2 tower shots. We knock her down. We position the stun for the Chang'e, and I think we're able to get out here. Get peeled by the Athena. Good setup by the Athena. Definitely a misplay by the Bastet there. She took like 3 tower shots for seemingly no reason. So then we're just gonna finish our clear here. And then after we finish clearing, we're gonna back. I believe we're going for Kinsai's here. That's definitely what we're gonna need. If we don't pick up that item here, we just don't do anything to their tanks, and they just walk through us. I believe at least in every role, if you're in a damaging role, excuse me, if you're in a damaging role, you're gonna need some type of HP shred. It's just there are so many items with HP on them, and all of the HP items, based items, Heartseeker, Soul Reaper, stuff like that, Kinsai, just have really good stats on them. The Anubis managed to get a kill here. We're gonna see if we can clean up a little bit. Gotta be a little careful. He's poked out, but he's got a life steal to heal. Good stun by him. I'm gonna time my silence so she can't really dash or anything. He still dies. I think we can clean him up as well. Yep. Good stuff by us. We're gonna see if we can pressure out this Cardi B. This Charty B, this Charybdis. I could just always call her that just for short. Oh, we get her silent, we get her dash. Steps up a little bit here. See if we can get her beads. We get her beads and her ult. And the Cupid still secures it there. That's pretty good. We don't have to commit too much. We don't commit our life to it. He dives in, hits the autos, hits the ult, secures the kill. Standard stuff there. Get our Kinsai's. Here we should be looking for some objectives now. Now that we have kind of a lead, I have a level lead, the Anubis has a level lead, so does the Cupid. Our Suitor is a little behind, but that's okay. But then our Athena is up. So generally an overall lead on our end. So we should definitely start either looking to hyper farm, pressure out in team fights, or look for objectives, if not all 3. There's a fight going on over here. This is a good position for a fight because it's close to the Gold Fury. We can win this. We can secure gold. Suitor should go in on the Bastet here. Kind of misses the knockup. The Athena ult kind of keeps him alive there. The Anubis is there. He's doing quite a bit. I can kind of chase this down. So I have the movement. Okay, I'm going to commit my ult just because she gets into the tower there. Then I'll just look to back. Behind enemy lines. I think next item here, I probably look for more attack speed. Or I'll probably look for a utility item. Okay, I guess I go for the utility item. Pseudo damage utility item. I'm looking for, it's actually one of the items that I really like on Amaterasu with her ult 2 combo for the Erendite synergy. Because if you hit the ult, right, obviously the Erendite is going to proc as soon as the ult finishes casting, which is essentially immediately. But then if you hit all 3 charges on the ult, all 3 swipes, you get a guaranteed stun. And this is the you know, pretty obvious, you know, tech for Amaterasu. I don't know if everyone else knows it, but you're gonna want to save your 2 for this. So then you pop your 2, and then you pop your ult, and then right when your ult finishes casting, you just get the full damage lineup on your 2. And then the Erendite is gonna help for that synergy because as soon as the ult finishes casting, right before the 2 goes off, I'll get a damage buff from it, from the Erendite, making my combo a little bit more deadly. So probably why I go for the Erendite here. It gives me some nice cooldown, good power for squishies, and a movement speed. So then here, I'm just kind of surveying, sees what happens, to look to see what happens with this Bastet. She falls. Now I can look for the Changa. Our Kin Size is doing a lot of work here. We're able to hit her pretty hard. We beads in case she looks for an ult or a stun. And then I think we just clean here on the Fafnir. Yeah. I call for the Fire Giant, which is a good call here. They're all down. The Suitor has her, the Tiamat poked out in solo. Majority B's in mid. But, I mean, we have Anubis. We have Cupid ult still up. And we should be able to just burn this pretty fast. Everyone gets here. And Suitor can silence her out. Poke her out. Pops the Aegis. Good thing Suitor comes in to pressure for the Fire Giant. So I'm glad he didn't chase there. But they are chasing now. I think they get her. Yeah, the Athena picks that up. And then we can get the Pyromancer. And then we should just look back here. I'm going to look to focus out my clear. Keep farming. I'm level 18. Highest level. Oh, almost highest level on the team. So we're doing really well on our farm. So then just make sure we clear everything before we do like a right sweep. Because generally after you get Fire Giant, you're going to want to push the lane that either has the minions pushed up the farthest, or just push out the farthest lane away from it. So then, you know, if you're on Chaos side, you're going to push your way to right. And then if you're on Titan side, you want to push way left. So then I think we're going to agree to push up right, get kind of sweep from right to left, get all the towers. Gold Furies will be coming up as well, so we'll be able to pick that up, and then just really just skyrocket our gold lead, and then hopefully win through there. Strategic victories, everyone. Smite can be an easy game sometimes, assuming if we don't throw. So we're getting nice pressure here on the ADC. Think she's gonna dash out, but the Athena's gonna look for the wraparound play, and we're gonna kind of follow that up. We're gonna blink early. Her beads are down, so then we can definitely commit our ult here. We get her ult out of it, and then we kind of just fall back some. We don't really need to push into them in between towers. We knocks down the tower, and we just look to poke him out. Good damage on us. Really good ult on the Cupid to keep her from dashing out. The Anubis is kind of going sicko mode in the back line. He picks up the Fafnir. Oh, we missed that on the Changa, but I think she dies to the Athena. Yeah, he gets the triple there. We also have minions. This is great. We should be able to push for the Phoenix. Suitor's doing his job, just pushing them out, zoning for us. We hit level 20. Let's go. First to level 20 out of the jungle roll. And then we should look to fall back here. They're kind of diving in on the Phoenix. We don't really, or on the Titan. We can't really do that. I don't know what they're thinking here. So we're just going to just kind of clear as fast as we can. They're probably dead to right, so I'm going to pop my bomb here. And from here, I should just, at this point, they're just dead to rights. They're so far deep. Now the Anubis is going in. That's kind of baiting me in here. I do have ult, so hopefully I can kind of heal. I do commit my dash, which is probably not a good idea. And yeah, we're gonna just fall there. So then hopefully this doesn't completely screw us over.
Shut down.
And I'm just letting them know here, if we stay as 5, we kind of just walk through them. They seem to agree. Maybe the Cupid can get out from here. Oh no, he falls. Yeah, that's kind of like a 5 for 1, if anything. Athena's back up. Suitor's still in there. So she's probably waiting for a good moment or an item. She bought Heavenly Wings. What's in there? He's doing decent damage. They have decent pressure, but they should definitely look to fall back. The fight is definitely going to be on... We should definitely rotate right here and not go left. Because the fight's over there. Objective is up over there. All of our buffs are up as well. I go back to pick up the Anubis for my passive. Athena falls, but the Suitor gets out. Help him secure those. You gotta be careful here. We can look for a fight. Doing a lot of damage. Okay. We push them out. He doesn't really need to go that far in. We're just gonna secure this. Maybe posture for an objective.
Yes.
He seems to know his role here.
Follow me. I'm returning right lane.
So I kind of do a little call for a push here. We do have a Anubis ult. That's probably why I'm looking for a Fire Giant. This might be a little bit forced, but we can kind of pressure them in. Our comp here is really good around corridors. We really want to fight them whenever they are in the jungle. Oh, I fall here from the solo Changa ult, but that probably helps them secure the Fire Giant. The Anubis commits his ult there, which he should. He's doing a lot of damage. Cupid secures that. Suitor can now just dive. Unfortunately, the Anubis falls. Suitor picks up the FAF. He's going to pressure out their ADC. Hopefully our support can peel really well here for ours. Very good job to not follow, chase that Changa there, and focus on the Tiamat. Really good job from this Athena. I like what I see here. Keep an eye and make sure that he's not getting dove on. And then pushing with the Titan.
This shall cut through.
Oh, seems to be a DC here. That kind of happens. And that's another reason why I like doing like a post commentary for my videos as well. Because then it kind of just saves me a lot of space on my computer. You know, recording videos here and there. Sometimes they're a good one, sometimes they're a bad one. And I mean, mostly what determines a good game for me that'll most likely go up on the channel is as long as it goes like, you know, some good things kind of happen. It kind of goes both ways. You can't really tell who's gonna win in the first 15 minutes, and then it manages to go to a full late game, full Titan push. You know, whether it be like a 25 or 30-minute game. I haven't really had any of those 40, 50-minute, you know, barn burners. So then, who knows? Maybe I'll get one of those and put those up here if it goes back and forth. So for our last item here, I think we're gonna either look for a Frostbound, maybe a Rune Forge. Frostbound would be good. That just really would just help us slow down their team from trying to escape from us. They don't really have that many escapes. And then once they use their escape, they'll still be slowed. So then we can chase them down. And then I guess the goal here is to kind of push with the Titan. Really, we don't need to push for Phoenix here, because they're all 5 up. They're gonna knock the Titan down. And really what we should do here is to look pressure for Titan, go into whichever tower, and then just like immediately fall back on like Pyro or Gold Fury. We get a little bit of a blink play here, go for an engage, which is kind of fair. You know, bring the fight to us. So our Titan's definitely going to work here on the tower. Our Suitor's in there. So is our Athena. She gets ulted. She probably falls here. Yeah, she's down. Our Anubis is not here either. That's probably why we're not winning this fight so handily.
Follow
I
me.
guess he's gonna walk in, try to make a hero play. Probably gets the relics out of the Tiamat. Our shooter is tanking the Phoenix. Why? Good damage, good damage. Gotta be careful, their support is back up. Good stun on him, I think I can secure that. I probably could have committed my ult there for the Fafnir, but he still falls. I commit my ult here. Good immune by her. Maybe I can get the Bast. No. Then I can just kind of walk out. They can't chase me down. So fair fight. Could have been better, could have been worse. I see what I can get here. Gotta be careful because if she hits full combo on me, I'm just out of there.
I have this under control. The hunt
And then this is still
continues.
good, even though I don't really have any mana or life. Do enough damage. A little bit of stats that I'm getting from my items just helps me kind of just clear those oracles really fast. And I'm also getting the attack speed buff from on my speed as well.
Group up.
So let the team know to group up in case they forgot. I go ahead and buy my last item here. Or actually, I decide against the Frostbound and go for the Rune Forge and the Glyph Rune Forge. Probably because, I mean, maybe my damage is going to fall off. It's going to keep falling off. I know a lot of their carries have reached their max level, most likely last items. We kind of lose the Gold Fury here, which is unfortunate. But then their tanks are gonna, the Fafnir's just gonna get tankier. So then probably my mindset here is, okay, I probably have as much damage as I'm gonna get with the Erendite. Maybe go for the Rune Forge to help my team do a little bit more damage. And then, hey, that gives me a little bit more damage too. If I manage to hit my full ult on someone, I get the debuff on them from the Rune Forge, the buff from the Erendite, and then hopefully everything is just great from there. Pretty good team fight turning out here for us. A lot of poke onto the support, decent amount on our solo lane. He's going in, he's creating a lot of space. I can dash here. Big grouping from me. Try to hit as much as I can. Everything procs there, which is nice. We knock down the Fafnir. The Chang'e also falls. We can definitely look for the Phoenix here. If I switch to the right stance, we might be able to burn it. Oh lord, I'm taking a lot of damage. Good Aegis. He probably didn't need the beats there, but really good Aegis by the Anubis. Right there.
Bad luck.
So I'm gonna look to back. Sorry if I've been noticing this. You can kind of see it really well there. It's kind of like a visual bug, right? Like that looks kind of blurry. Like I don't know what's going on. It looks like a world bug or something. Maybe I'll have to look at my settings on my SMITE if it's something that I have going on. But if someone else has been experiencing that, please let me know. I don't want any bit of quality drop from these videos for you guys. So this is coming down to kind of a last fire giant. We're looking pretty good. We're not quite at a 10k gold lead, but we're pretty close. So everyone's gonna kind of look for, oh man, we steal that blue buff. You love to see it. Hate to see it when that happens to you though. We pick up this little cooldown buff. We should be getting, I think, 30% because we're warrior. Kind of like a warrior passive or thing, something like that. But we definitely get 20% from Erendite, 10% from the buff. And then we're just kind of look for a fight here. We want them to come in further into the pit, bait them into a nice grouping for an ult. That's where most of our pressure is from. Try to see if we can bait out some relics. Kind of a little bit of a poke fight here. But we definitely don't want to commit our dash to diving in too far. Even though we have our ult, but we're not squished, or we're not tempted by any means. You can dash safely on the Fafnir here. He jumps back over. Got a good positioning on all of us. Cupid takes quite a bit of damage, but we get the Faf ult. Faf jumps in. Careful with Bastet. Our shooter goes in. What is the Changa? The Changa is just kind of just face tanking the Anubis one there. That's kind of bad. We get a good grouping on ults again. Managed to get the Tiamat. Oh, good pre-beats by us. That's one thing that I would want to make note of to help you go to the next level for your Smite gameplay. If you know when to pre-beats, then it might help you secure kills like that. Because I think if we get knocked up there, she probably just knocks up, uses her ult, uses her one, and then we just die. But then the pre-beats keeps the knock up, we kill her a bit faster, and then I think we just push in the end here. Yep, she falls, and then yeah, that's a pretty good game. I've ever seen one. Nice clean end. We didn't really need to get the fire giant, it just kind of came down to one fight. So I hope that was a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, leave some comments or stuff like that if you want to see me play some different roles, some different gods, stuff like that. Things are kind of at the end of the season, so I'm kind of just playing however I feel. But this ended up being a pretty good game. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tune in next week for the next one. Peace out.